I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Oh, hey friends! I didn't see you there. Guess what time it is? It's time for Art Factory with your host, Miss Marissa. Now, I know we were going to make art all week this week. Yesterday we got a little put off track, but today we're back on for day 2 or 3 of our Art Craft Extravaganza Spalooza Holiday Special. You know, something just doesn't seem right. I've got my painting, I've got my poinsettia, I've got my nice little fern here. Snow. Ah, my lights are off. I better turn them on. Yeah, now we're ready for some holly jolly cheer. But it's not the holiday season without our special friend. You know her, you love her, Wendy, the whimsical winter bird. Hey Wendy, how's it going? It's going really well? That's awesome. Wendy, when you decorate your home in the forest, what is your favorite thing to do? You love decorating the tree? Me too. Putting the ornaments on the tree and the lights and the star on top, just makes my heart beat so fast. That's so great that you would mention that today, Wendy, because today we're going to make our own Christmas tree. Now, it's going to be a little different than ones you may have seen before, but I think it's going to be awesome. Here's what you're going to need. 4 rectangles that are green, and they're also a little bit different sizes. So we go from bigger to smaller. You'll need circles of different colors. So I've got 1 yellow, 2 orange, 3 blue, 4 red, and you may have guessed it, 5 purple, and a small brown rectangle for the stem. Let's see how to put this thing together. First, you're going to start by getting your handy dandy glue. Take your brown square and put it on the very bottom of your paper. I've learned that you don't need to put a lot of space between each row. Next, you're going to look for your longest piece of green paper. Once you have your longest piece, glue it down. It's okay if it sticks off a little on the edges. You can either trim it later or leave it out for a surprise. No matter how you put your tree together, it's going to look great because it's yours. Next, you're going to want to take your 5 purple circles. Even if your circles aren't purple, that's okay. As long as you have the right amount of circles in each layer, your tree is going to look perfect. Next, you're going to put your next longest rectangle on top of the purple. Then use the 4 red circles to make another layer. And you guessed it, take the next longest green that you have left and put it on top of the red, then stack on your 3 blues. It was at this point I realized I needed another piece of green. So you're going to need to cut out or use some of your leftover green to make a tiny rectangle for the very top. So finish up gluing your blue circles. Then take another green layer and glue it on top, and then the orange. Take your tiniest rectangle and put it on top of the orange with a yellow circle that can be kind of like a star. I noticed that my picture didn't quite fit on the paper. I wonder if Wendy can give me some advice. Wendy, you have some advice? Yeah, my tree didn't fit on the paper. Oh, I could move the pieces down so there's not so much space between each row? That's a great idea. Now it all fits! Let's take a look. Wow, that Christmas tree looks great! I put too much space between the rows the first time, but now it all fits nicely on my paper, especially with the extra little piece of green. What do you think, Wendy? It looks really holly jolly? Well, thank you so much. I can't wait to see the trees that you make at home. I hope you had a really great time because I know I did. Well, I hope you guys have a really great rest of your evening. See you next time.